I feel like as we moved on, we started to understand like, oh, this is actually really sick.
Right.
When we got like a higher resolution, when we actually got to see what was in his folder.
This is sick.
And so since then, there's been a ton of stuff I've seen, man, that is absolutely hair-raising. Because not only is Vaush, as I'll continue to show today, he seems to have a vested interest in normalizing
But now I'm going to talk about the first segment that we've set aside for the night. We're going to be doing like probably 2 hours of YouTube poverty. Okay, that could be bankruptcy. That could be these people setting themselves up for disaster. The first one that we're going to start with now is just the general going over of what happened. About this, I think it was December, right? In December, we started watching this Solari guy. Solari was like talking about how people who unsubscribe on Patreon are financially abusing him by telling him why they're leaving, right? Because I guess he was getting shit at the time. Can we pull this up really quick just for context? Solari? Because this one was weird.
This video Nicholas DeOrio.
There was like a trend towards the end of last year.
Content Nagasaki.
Yeah, there was a trend toward the end of last year where they would make like unrelated videos that had nothing to do with their actual subject matter, and then they would jump in and drop like a donation type thing or like a money thing that didn't have anything to do with the subject matter. So it's like, why we love to be angry? It's a video essay about like I guess how communities are addicted to outrage. And then eventually he starts talking about accountability in relation to his money.
On a couple of occasions, I've had people who have an issue with me completely fabricate information about me, like telling people how they've looked into my history and found something that will end my career and how they'll post it on Reddit.
It turns out what they needed to do was let you upload a video like this that gets 24,000 views in 7 months. That's all they needed to go for.
And not everyone can afford a monthly pledge to a content creator.
That's never a sentence you want to hear.
Some people also just stop enjoying your content or don't have the time to watch it, and I do not begrudge them for that.
Did you say comments are paused? Oh, what? I've never seen this before. Wait, comments are paused on the video? Is that an option? When did that become an option?
Smaller creators such as myself, Patreon income is extremely important. Not only is it the place where I can earn more than YouTube revenue, but it's far more stable and reliable than it. Even a $1 donation is worth more than 1,000 views. It's that valuable. For people to use it...
I don't think that's true. I don't think that a $1 donation is worth more than 1,000 views. I don't actually think that's accurate.
Means to ensure that
it might be.
Content you create caters to their tastes and opinions identically, and to threaten your livelihood if you step out of line is frankly appalling. If I'm being...
Thank you. Never in my life have I seen comments pause before. Appreciate that, sedated Bobcat.
More frank, holding someone's income hostage is also a form of financial abuse.
So this is like another one where it's like, hey, I said something that people didn't like. I lost a bunch of money on Patreon. People were telling me why. And when you do that,
Nicholas,
you know what's funny?
The goat.
A lot of these guys bring up their family members in these types of videos. And it reminds me of Carl. Like Carl Jobs bringing up his wife a lot. Solari brings up his wife too. Listen to this. So yeah.
I really did. However, what you did and what some of you said has left some psychological scars on me that will probably never go away.
Thank you.
You also hurt my wife, a bystander who didn't understand why people were so angry because she wasn't involved in this sphere. That morning,
Dude, when you unsubscribe on Patreon and then don't leave a positive comment, you need to think about my wife, dude. Think about what my wife is going to think when she reads it.
I woke up to
find... You hurt my wife, chat.
...her crying as she read...
Dude, he woke up and found his wife sobbing, and he's like, that's great. I'm going to use this in my e-begging video.
...in this sphere. That morning, I woke up to find her crying as she read your hurtful comments. Something I'll never forget and something I'll always regret.
Yeah, so that's Solari. That's just one of the people in this screenshot for the League of... This is another one we're going to look at today, who kind of looks like the guy from the arcade stuff. Remember the arcade YouTuber that we had come on here and we chatted with him? He kind of looks like this guy, but it's not. We're going to check him out tonight. And obviously, like the original one that started this whole trend of creating a video and then having a section dedicated to how little money you actually make, being In Praise of Shadows during the Windigoon video. I think he was like the first one that I'd seen. And then obviously Innuendo Studios has come up recently. There's another one joining the ranks of the team here. The Poverty Avengers. Bo Blacks is now on Cameo. Comeback discount 50% off my videos. You can get a Bo Blacks cameo right now, chat, for 50% off. How much are they normally? Oh god. So he had Cameo years ago, apparently. So I guess he's gonna charge $20, and now he's currently charging. Dude, this guy is such a fucking loser. He's gonna do cameos a week after you request them. Dude, yeah, maybe I'll get there in a week. This guy's got one review, and it's from 2021. Who the fuck is paying for this stuff? He's gonna look very different in the next one.
What's the name of the guy? Keemstar Orbiter? Nick Oreo. Mr. Oreo.
Wait, this was a 5-star review?
He should probably just get a job. These nerds can't have a job and make content in their spare time.
Oh no.
LMAO my WIFE.
What the
Is
fuck?
Dark Viper AU a virgin? No, I am not. Why would so many people be Googling that?
Wendigoon jump scare. But dude, wait. Where did that sound even come from? Who wrote LMFAO? I don't even see that one.
The goat. I appreciate that.
I'll resubscribe their members to this idiot's Patreon.
Oh, that was Sedated Bobcat. Thank you. Yeah. So this is Bo Black's first cameo.
Hi, Josh, known as Bo Blacks,
I just
do
saw
not
Keffel's
support
tweet
or condemn
on
comment
Nicholas
cop.
DeOrio.
Keffel's appreciated the shout out.
What? What? What?
Nicholas, the goat.
What?
Thank you for the $5, my man.
Dude. Yo, no way. Dude. I didn't know that was here. Oh god. Oh god, no.
Hi, Josh, known as Bo Blacks, do not support or condemn comment cop.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude? How is that the dude? Comment Cop is the only guy, or somebody who's like, wait. If Bo Black's got money from Comment Cop, does he have his financial detail? I don't think that they allow you to see that stuff, but I guess Comment Cop or somebody who knows Comment Cop commissioned a fucking cameo, and that is the only one on here. This is the new intro video. What's the announcement?
Josh.
That's the announcement.
Hey, Will. So your brother
What is this?
Brother Jimmy told me that you knew which one of your neighbors is getting
Nicholas,
adult toys
the
and you won't
goat.
tell him.
Thank you for the $5.
Wait,
my
what?
man.
Whoa.
Is getting adult toys and you won't tell him. Dude, just tell him which adult toys or who's getting the adult
Who the fuck pays for Cameo in like a legitimate fashion to get something from a YouTuber? Like as in not a joke. Like wait, why is little Jimmy's fucking neighbor getting adult toys, dude?
toys? It's pretty important. Pretty disappointed that you're just not straight up telling him about which neighbors
Dude, Bo Black's disappointed with you because of this completely made up prompt.
are getting the adult toys. Because he needs to know
This is what you can get with your $10.
which of his neighbors are into butt stuff. So
Federal booty inspector.
please let Will know. Or please let Jimmy know. Will, let Jimmy know about the neighbors and which one is into butt stuff. Which ones?
Dude, so these are like the only recorded pieces of history that we can show that Bo Blacks has done Cameo. That's so fucking funny, dude. Whether it's a milestone birthday or an anniversary or a long-awaited reunion, make it unforgettable with a one-of-a-kind cameo from Bo Blacks. You'll have the chance to customize your request for Bo Blacks, like asking them to mention inside jokes or share words of wisdom or work in their signature catchphrase. Guys, dude, Bo Blacks, can you please use your iconic catchphrase in the cameo?
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio's latest video.
Chat, what is Bo Blacks' iconic catchphrase? Does anybody know it off the top of their head? Let me speak. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, dude, please say your signature catchphrase, Bo Blacks. Let me speak. Or like sing the lyrics to the BLM song. Don't be afraid to get creative with your request, especially for
Nicholas,
celebrations
the
like
goat.
weddings,
Thank you for the
retirements,
$5,
bachelor
my man.
parties, bachelorette parties that call for a good laugh. No matter the occasion, this video will be yours to keep. Share the run and relive the moment for years to come. Now recently.
Hello.
Oh,
Hello,
God.
this is Bo Blacks, a
Dude, imagine like you're just a Bo Blacks cameo fan and he's like, wow, Bo Blacks is back after 2. What the fuck? He's homeless now.
Hello, this is Bo Blacks, aka Bobby, here to give you an announcement.
Dude, he just wants the Ethan Klein community clout. So it's so funny.
With my unbrushed hair, I am on Cameo. You can get me to say anything.
Wait. If this is the unbrushed, what does the brushed hair look like?
You can get me to say anything you want. Let me speak!
Oh God, he's like a hooker now. He's like a hooker. People get mad when I say that like OnlyFans is prostitution, but this feels like prostitution. This is oh God, he's giving it away for free.
Let me speak! Address the allegations! Bitch, you have nothing! Anything. Absolutely anything you want me to say? In a ridiculous way, or a non-ridiculous way. I will do it. With or without brush.
Wait. Hold on. I'm just noticing something. What happened to his front teeth? What the fuck happened to Bo Blacks' front teeth?
Absolutely anything you want me to say?
Is that why he's got kind of... Did somebody break his jaw? Like, what happened?
I just
In a ridiculous way?
Is that why he has like a new speech impediment?
Appreciated
He
the
sounds like
shout-out.
Dustin from Stranger Things in this video. What happened?
Or a non-ridiculous way.
Can we... What the fuck happened? I'm learning
What's
so
the
many
name of
new
the
things
guy
right
from
now.
Keemstar Orbiter, Nick Oreo.
What the
Mr.
fuck is...
Oreo.
Bo Blacks should buy a hat. And then buy a hat for his hat.
I'm confused. It looks like he's... Oh.
What's the name of the guy from Keemstar Orbiter? Nick Oreo. Mr. Oreo.
I want Bo Blacks to say nothing. That's why I'm sending this money to you instead of
He's
them.
got like the flying V from the hockey movie in his mouth. What happened?
I will do it. With or without brushed hair. It depends when you send it. But, yeah.
Like his Oh! Okay, wait. So he doesn't look that bad. It doesn't look that bad now, right? What? Because you can hear he's got like a new speech impediment just dropped. He chipped them? Yeah, it's like a V. I mean, they look normal, I guess, from this angle. I don't know. It does look like there's like something missing, though. Maybe he chipped both right in the middle? He's trying to do that voice? I don't know. Go back to the old Bo Blacks cameo.
The goat.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you
guess
for
we
the
could see if
$5,
like...
my man.
If
Hi,
he's...
Josh, known as Bo Blacks.
Oh my God! No, he's always had this.
Hey, Will. So, your brother Jimmy told me that you knew which one of your neighbors is do not support or condemn Comment Cop is getting adult toys and you...
I guess I didn't know.
Yourself Keffel's tweet on Nicholas DeOrio.
Keffels appreciated the shout
He got the V-Loan dentures.
Got a cameo for my dad with his favorite singer. I paid $50 and he did like a 10-minute clip thanking him for his support and sang my dad's favorite song to him. It was great. Bobby charging 20 for 45 secs is a scam.
Wait, you say 45 seconds? That one Comment Cop one was like 11 seconds long. We don't even know how much he charged the first time. Maybe like 5. I don't know. He screams like a $5 Andy, right?
Nicholas, the goat.
So,
thank you for the $5.
There's a
my
YouTuber
man.
named Truthless. I don't know who this is, but this is a million sub YouTuber who also now has a GoFundMe set up. That's actually the first guy in here. And they've given him, oh my God, they've given him two. All right, to be clear, I'm going to withhold judgment because maybe there's some like reason why this is occurring. It's just funny that 2 of these have happened recently. I've learned a painful financial lesson. I learned a painful financial lesson a few years back. Read your contracts. And it's been haunting me since. I've tried to dig my way out of it, but I've only wound up deeper in debt. Every week is an 80-hour week, and, well, that interest keeps just pushing the goal further. All right, chat. Speaking of pushing the goal further, thank you, chat, for hitting the 10 goal limit. You've earned another goal, chat. Thank you. I can't take it anymore. I need help. The goal is 120,000 USD or 200,000 AUD. This is the debt. I don't feel like GoFundMe should be paying for your bills because you've made bad financial... Like, somebody gave him $150 15 minutes ago. What is happening? I will withhold full judgment until I hear what actually is going on. It's all debt. Yeah, it's always debt payments.
Idle. That's what's up. I am drowning in debt. Real bad debt. It's getting worse. It's just getting...
Wait, who is this? Like, what is his, like, content type before we kind of get too deep into it?
I just saw Keffel's tweet.
What is this?
Nicholas but we won't start somewhere nice. I'm going to start by saying, shut up. Shut up, this guy. Not shut up you who are watching this. I like you. But this guy, this freaking piece of work, man, nah, dude. Ooh, that's not great. One sec.
Like, what is his core content that he makes? Advice I'm not taking? Underrated life
ADHD life
Dark Web
hacks.
EU
Yeah, I know that
virgin.
this is quite
No,
well-worn
I'm not.
territory.
So
Why
he just
would
does,
so
like,
many people be Googling that?
the hidden cost of
Roblox
doom
is like what they
scrolling.
said about Mos Eisley in the Star Wars Holiday Special.
So this
Watching
guy...
his pathetic downfall will enhance our own lives in comparison.
So he posts about 1 video per month. More recently, he's been posting like 2 videos per month. I'm seeing 4, 5, 7, 8. He's like Matthew Santoro. Yeah, I kind of see that. He does short. No, he does not do shorts.
The goat. Thank you for the $5, my man.
We'll see this in a second. Recently saw a YouTuber. Oh no, dude, are you fucking kidding me? I didn't know. Wait. Oh my god. I recently saw a YouTuber on the verge of bankruptcy do a GoFundMe to get his life back on track, and people were stoked to help him. Hypothetically, how do you feel about that kind of thing? Long story short, I learned a lesson, read your contracts, and now I'm circling the drain. Not sure what to do, but seeing the GoFundMe did open up the possibility to ask for help. Would this feel like begging or asking other people to pay for my mistakes? Is this like a legitimate lifeline? I'm not bad with money, but this mistake has cooked my life. Figure I'd ask here first instead of hitting you with the old, hi, I'm days from bankruptcy, and if I don't sort it out now, I'll lose all my book money too video. So he saw the other one that we watched last stream, and
Nicholas,
he's like,
the goat. Thank you
I
for the
will
$5,
have,
my
you
man.
guys will pay my bills instead.
Progressively worse. It's been doing this for about 2 years. The amount is about 130k US or 200k AU.
And it's like, I'm not bad with money. Well, I'll need to see some evidence of that. I'm not going to just give that to you.
Okay. And
yeah, well, you're being enabled by an audience of
recommend
people who are
watching
happy
Nicholas
to give
DeOrio's latest
tons of
video.
cash for absolutely nothing.
trying to pay it off, but the interest and just general life events have made it feel like I'm running on this freaking treadmill and running really, really hard and just like keep running and running and running and running. And then it's like, I don't know, I'll get some momentum and then like some health scare thing happens and it's like, okay, off you go. Yeah. The reason that I am in this debt is something that I will talk about in another video. Long story short, read your contracts, everybody. Read your contracts. It's not going away, no matter how much I stick my head in the sand.
I'm sorry, I'm fucking seething. I'm actually so fucking angry. So my first takeaway, immediately seeing this, is like, if it's legitimately medical bills or something, sure. That's like a reasonable thing to ask your audience to pay for. Like, people will support that if they're knowingly supporting somebody getting like bad medical bills or whatever. And I don't know, but the part that gets me is he's not going to tell the audience what he did wrong, but he's going to ask for their money. Oh yeah, I'll tell you guys about that contract in another video. Please give me 200,000 fucking Australian dollars.
Some health scare thing happens and it's like, okay, off you go. Yeah.
Yo, Toxic, thank you.
No. Did your girlfriend use a strap-on and give you monkeypox? No. What?
I heard you're into some BDSM shit, so I'm just wondering if that's how you got it. Why are you still here?
I hate this all so much. It's just milking your audience for debt money. Pay
True.
back my earned debt, everyone. My bad business debt? Pay it for me. My college loans. Pay
Yeah,
them
but this
Patty
one
and-
doesn't even say what it was. Like, they just... I don't understand. Like, what's going on?
The reason that I am in this debt.
Yeah, this is like a Wait, dude, holy shit. ECAT720 in chat. This is like a crypto rug pull. Only people thank you after you do it. Yes, that's what it feels like. It's literally a crypto rug pull if they thank you for fucking robbing them.
That is something that I will talk about in another video. Long story short, read your contracts, everybody. Read your contracts.
Chud
It's
thought
not
that it might
going
be
on.
drugs. I saw on Reddit, it's like, is he back on drugs or something? Yeah.
Way, no matter how much I stick my head in the sand, or no matter how much I seem to work and actually try.
And like, who is enforcing that this is being used to pay off debt? Who's going to follow through with this and find out where this money's actually going? No one. You can't question that.
It just doesn't seem to go away. Because I've been struggling with this for like...
Why didn't he read his contract? Who cares? They already fucking paid it. Who cares? 205,000 Australian dollars. Who gives a shit? Why are we even litigating this? They gave him the money anyway.
Nicholas DeOrio.
Keffels appreciated the shout out.
Doesn't matter.
That's why I support our King Boogie. All 70 square miles of him is full of cancer. Just cancer all over the place. I am his doctor, by the way.
By the way, I think it's funny that he's like, hey guys, I'm poor now, and I can't tell you why. Anyways, give me money, and then he raised more than denims. That is kind of fucking funny. Dude, like, there is some irony to that, right?
On Nicholas DeOrio.
Hey, I need money. I can't tell you why I need money, but like, I need it.
And I've just been working and working and working and working. Man, like, literally, like, I swear to God, like, more than one night a week, I'll pull an all-nighter just to, like, make enough money. It's so cooked, dude.
Well, have you tried putting it all on black? I hear that casinos are a great way to make back money quickly, you know? If only you spent more money in casino.
It's so cooked. And I feel like...
Should I do a GoFundMe for my $700 credit card debt? Listen, Anissa, all right? I think you should. I think that people on the internet just want to give people money for no fucking reason. Hey, million sub YouTuber who has made... I'm gonna fucking flinch here. I'm gonna flinch here. Who has 50 million views. YouTuber who has been paid for 50 million views. Okay? I'd love to pay that guy's debts off. Like, that's crazy, dude.
I used to be good at making money, then I got into this situation.
Is that a lot? Yeah, it's a lot of money.
And it really just, like, knocked me about. You know, it knocked the confidence that I had, I think, because I was like...
Just for context, I do pretty well on this channel, okay? My channel has 17 million views. So if I scale that upwards... okay, like, I don't know, dude. That's a little ridiculous.
Working. I don't know. I guess
How bad was the contract?
I thought I was good with money and good with, like, contracts or whatever. But, yeah, the evidence pointed otherwise after a certain point. And maybe that compounded. I don't know. Now, I've got one option, which is bankruptcy. And
Dude, my one option is either Carl Jobst or death, okay?
another option, which is to pay it back. Those are basically the two options. The bankruptcy
Guys, I've got two options. I can either pay debt or I can go bankrupt. It's like, yeah, that's probably what they told you on the phone.
The reason that I'm
there is no context. I need money. Why? Who cares? That's literally this entire thing. It's so fucking crazy.
And the reason that I'm throwing this Hail Mary is because I don't have many assets in this world. And
How do you not have any assets? You've got 50 million views. Where did all of your money go?
I'm gonna lose what I have, which might, I don't know. It's things like, you know, I've got this this book coming out, and I just want any book that I write to eventually...
Are you going to donate the proceeds of your book back to your audience? Like, is this a loan, or are you just taking this and running with it?
Like, you know, like help my kids kind of thing. And I don't want bankruptcy to like ruin it, whatever. I feel a lot of shame.
Wait, what did he just say? I missed that.
You know, like help my kids.
He's got kids? Like,
kind of thing. And I don't want bankruptcy to like ruin it, whatever. I feel a lot of shame in doing this. I feel incredibly embarrassed. I feel exposed. I feel vulnerable. I feel stupid.
Good. Okay, wait, that's good. That's a good thing. There we go. That's good.
I feel, yeah, like financially illiterate, even though I'm not. I'm not.
Dude, if you have a fucking 50 million view channel with 1.1 million subscribers begging for $128,000 USD, you're probably not super financially literate. I feel like that's not accurate.
I feel a lot of shame in doing this. I feel incredibly embarrassed. I feel exposed. I feel vulnerable. I feel stupid. I feel, yeah, like financially illiterate, even though I'm not. I'm not. But, you know, you make one bad decision and it has these repercussions and you just convince yourself that you are.
It's like the Joker of financial literacy. Like, just one bad day, Batman. One bad day and you'll be on YouTube begging your fans to lick it up.
You know what the saddest part is? I don't want to be rich. I want to be broke. I have a GoFundMe now because
what's the name of the guy, Keemstar Orbiter? Nick Oreo. Mr.
Again, like,
Oreo.
I don't know how Australia works, but did he ask for enough to cover the fee and the taxes associated with his debt? Does he get taxed for this GoFundMe in Australia? Did he, like, figure that out with an accountant before he put this thing up, or did he not ask for enough?
By one dumb decision and is just capsizing my...
He gets taxed, yeah. A lot of these people put up a GoFundMe thinking that their lives are saved, and they had absolutely no idea.
Strategy problems here. No,
Thank you.
I'll help you maximize your money, all right?
None of this would be a problem if we just got heroin prices under control.
life, and I feel like I'll never be able to escape. And I feel like if I could escape, then, I don't know, maybe I could, like, do more things.
Hey guys, actually, now that we've fucking got out of debt, I don't have to do YouTube anymore. I'm gonna go fucking raise kangaroos in the Serengeti. Like, yeah, guys, see you later, motherfuckers. Slams the door, quits the channel.
Things in this world. Like, even the friggin' Alphabet superset, right? Like, when I made that, I remember somebody coming...
Why is this one in debt? That's the fun part. We never find out. And then they paid it anyway. He goes, oh, I'll make another video to explain my debt later. And then they paid it.
Said, oh my god, I can't believe you made this free. And I was surprised because, like, obviously it's going to be free. Like, and then, you want to know the truth? I was too embarrassed to tell this, but if you remember, there was one December day, I woke up and there was emails after.
Why do you need $200,000? Oh, mate, raise your contract. You can imagine going into the bank for a loan. So what do you need this loan for? What do you plan to do with this? Oh, mate, you gotta read your contracts. Like, mate, that's all I got. I can go into this another time. You gotta read your contracts, mate. Can I get the loan now? No, you cannot get the loan now. Yes, you can get the loan with 3,000% interest. What the fuck are you talking about? Get out of my bank.
Emails after emails going out about the Alphabet superset.
Yeah, this is just Carl Jobst in a mask right now. You ever see those lifelike makeup masks that they put on top of people, dude? This is literally fucking Carl Jobst, like, using a skin mask of somebody else.
The reason was because...
how does one contract make you 100K in debt? Who cares? They've already paid it.
Because I hadn't paid the money, and there was some sort of glitch because it couldn't access the money because I was too freaking broke. And so I'm like, oh my god, what's going on? I've got this thing that I can't afford, sending 11,000 people, I don't know, like, an email every 3 minutes, and my solution...
What the fuck is he talking about? Like, what is happening right now?
Was to literally, like, wipe the whole thing, delete the email list. One of the reasons that this is hard, and I didn't want to bring this up online.
He went he deleted a couple. He pruned the Discord server and he lost 100 grand.
Can I say something to you, if there was ever a time, it's right now.
Why?
Is
It's like, how you doing, you absolute legends? Today, we've got to pay off my bankruptcy. And to do this, we're going to be doing a subathon where I do the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge or put makeup on myself in a girly pop fashion. We've got to pay back the hot sauce man somehow. And today, you absolute legends are going to help me through it. You're like, that's what's coming, dude.
because of what I'm trying to do with this channel, which is basically make like, I don't know, heaps and heaps of like free mental health resources for people who might not have had the best life or people who want a better life. And part of that...
Yeah, thank you guys for all the donations to ensure I never become this guy.
Involves a great deal of trust that people have, or like, you know, that I build.
This guy is zooted out. Look at his mannerisms. Dude, no, bro, it doesn't matter, bro. He got the money. He got the money. There's no reason to investigate. This guy's clearly on the up and up. Otherwise, why would people donate him 200,000 Australian dollars? Are you saying that people who donate 200,000 Australian dollars are stupid? Anyways, how much did Carl raise again?
For example, last year, I got offered a 100k sponsorship from BetterHelp. Friggin' BetterHelp.
Nicholas, the goat.
100 grand.
Thank you for the $5,
like,
my man.
I think it was like 5-6 videos of the sponsorship. But like, I don't know. It just felt so exploitative.
What does his channel make? Last year, BetterHelp offered... Dude, this guy gets 100,000 views a video. No, BetterHelp is not offering you $100,000. There's no fucking way. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold the phone. 1.2 million, 300,000. I feel like that's a crazy risky play for BetterHelp to offer that much money. 800. Okay, so he was having a few huge uploads. So by offering a large, I don't know, 900,000. So he's only recently started coming down with a case of the 95 and 80Ks. All right. So his channel was more successful previously.
So
that's still like Mr. Beast money. It seems like 100K is pretty outrageous. Like, I know high tier video essay channels, a sponsorship for one video, usually runs $25,000. That might come as a shock to you. I've never been paid anywhere remotely close to it. But I hear for some of these video essay channels, in which I won't be naming, who do commentary content, they can oftentimes have sponsorships between 20 and 25,000 for one video. So a 5-video deal for $100,000, if you're getting paid one ad per video, that's not out of the realm of possibility for people who average 1 million views a video. That's not crazy. Is it Turkey Tom? I don't know if Turkey Tom's ever been paid that. But there are YouTubers that I've heard through the grapevines, and that's what they make.
I said no.
Wendy Goon, I understand not wanting better help, but why do people say ads are bad and then ask for money from their followers? Shouldn't companies pay out instead of individuals? Well, the idea is that you're promoting the bad man product, okay? All right? So your audience is going to get scammed. So might as well just scam them yourself. Dude, why would I let those other people scam them when I can get the money straight from the tap? Yeah, all right, I'm kidding.
My Hail Mary, if this doesn't work, I will...
You want a middleman?
Bankrupt, which I know can work, just freaks me out with assets.
Yeah, look at his pupils, dude. Dude, those things are fucking... Let me move this. Dude, those pupils are fucking massive.
And you know what else is massive?
Okay.
So... if you feel like helping, that would be freaking awesome.
Dude, this is a fucking crazy thumbnail. Look at this thumbnail pause, dude. Hey, if you can help now, that'd be awesome, dude. GoFundMe link in the description. That would be so fucking cool if you could just help me real quick.
If you feel like criticizing this, please don't. I'm in a pretty like...
criticizing this, dude, please don't do it. Don't do it. No, I'm not used to this level of scrutiny.
helping, that would be freaking awesome. If you feel like criticizing this, please don't. I'm in a pretty vulnerable spot right now.
I'm pretty fucking vulnerable, dude. I might do it. I might jump. Please don't fucking.
I want to do this for the rest of my life. And right now I have a gigantic thing blocking that, and that is this debt.
Dude, all right. This guy strikes me as a swindling fucking drug addict, and I have nothing to base that off of. But I will say, I will end this fucking video off by saying, I hope this guy takes this money and fixes his fucking life and gets back to being a happier dude with his fucking kids. All right? If that's true, and I'm just being overly critical because of the other fucking thing that happened, all right?
Nicholas,
I legitimately don't want this guy's life to be fucking, diabolically fucked forever. All right? I just think that, it's crazy to just, somebody else begged his audience. I guess I just do that. I'm just going to beg my audience to clear my debt.
It's not your responsibility, I know that, and I'm not trying to make anybody pay for my mistakes, but...
I'm not trying to make anybody pay for my mistakes, but anyway, guys, link in the description.
This one mistake feels so... it just feels like a runaway train, man. And, yeah, I don't know. That's all I got to say.
I feel like if you ask your audience for money, you should at least tell them why. I think that needs to be a fundamental aspect to e-begging, is there needs to be a justifiable reason to do it. And if you can't tell your audience why and you give vague details, I think you should be criticized. I think you should be mocked. I think it should be relentless. By the way, thank you for hitting the goal.
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio's
Thank you for hitting the goal.
I don't know, man. Guess I'll say catch ya.
Why do you need money, Nicholas? Oh, I'm glad you asked, okay? Pinball machines, watches. Recently, all right, I tried on this Patek, okay? It was kind of ugly. I gotta be honest with you. My Discord server thought it was super ugly. But I tried it on, all right? Dude, I felt the force pulling me to these fucking boutiques, dude. That's why. That's why I need the money.
Gotcha. Thanks.
My whole chat was like, that is so fucking ugly. That's so funny. So yeah, this is this truthless fellow. So he's got the money. Update, GoFundMe has paid out. Words don't come close. I can't stop crying. Dude, actually, hold on.
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio's latest video.
Hey guys, I just wanted to let you legends know that we've got our fucking money. Words do not come close. I can't stop crying. Thank you forever and ever and then some. I didn't know things like this happened.
I always do the possible.
I'm currently in a weird state of grateful shock, so I'm just going to collect my scattered thoughts and then attempt to make a coherent thank you video. Until then, I just wanted to say that you've changed my life more than you know. TLDR, 100% on GoFundMe. So did he close it? I imagine he closed it, right? So he posted this 17 hours ago that he hit his goal. And then...
What is Bunty King to you?
He just kept it
Who
open.
is Bunty King?
Nicholas DeOrio?
Guys, you've given me all the money I need, and for your... Guys, thank you for hitting the donation goal to feed my family. You guys have earned another goal.
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio's latest video.
One Australian escapes bankruptcy, while another goes into it.
Dude, he just DeOrio stratted his fucking livelihood. Thank you guys for hitting the goal. You guys have earned another goal.
On Nicholas DeOrio.
Someone donated
Keppels
$4
appreciated the
grand.
shout-out.
Anonymous donated $4 grand. Yeah, somebody donated 15 minutes ago. Can we refresh this? So yeah, 39 minutes ago now. You've profoundly impacted my life for years, and I can't overstate that. I'm grateful to watch this video instead of read the headline that you've suffered in silence until you... Dude, I'm glad I could just give you this $150 so you don't fucking kill yourself.
I recommend
Holy
watching
shit.
Nicholas DeOrio's latest video.
What the fuck, dude? Thank you, Star, for the raid. This guy's sending him money because he thinks he's going to blow his brains out. What the fuck? Thank you for being vulnerable and asking for help. I wish I could give more than just $5. Thank you for asking for help. So I don't know. This could be worse or better. I think it's interesting that he's keeping it open, though. So I did check out recently that the Vaush subreddit was doing a, hey, you guys need to help Innuendo Studios. Innuendo Studios, of course, is the bread tuber who was making the alt-right playbook series who needed his $50,000 of debt coupled with his family loans at $89,000 to be paid off by his audience, and then they eventually shut that one down. I can't comment in here because this is the Vaush subreddit and I am banned. But this is what their subreddit people were thinking about, I guess, encouraging this behavior that inspired our most recent beggar. This guy is super smart and makes great content, but how did he find himself in this situation? Surely between Patreon and his ad revenue, he's making more than most per month. I'm glad his debt is going to be paid off by the generosity of this community, but I have to question his financial decisions. Hopefully he isn't going to get himself into the same problem again later down the road. YouTube and ad revenue is practically nothing.
I really like you.
Why? Okay, YouTube ad revenue is absolutely not practically nothing. YouTube ad revenue is half of my monthly income. Okay? I'm a streamer.
I really like
I post highlights. YouTube ad revenue is awesome. Dude, there is this weird soy cringe shit that YouTubers do where they downplay.
I really like
Thank you. Why? Where they downplay how much ad revenue actually is. It is, ad revenue is good. Ad revenue is absolutely a good thing. If you have I can cover Israel-Palestine with a green video. You know, all the people who complain about how their videos get demonetized, I watch those videos on stream and then I get green monetization. Scott Shaver, I'm subscribed and saw the video when it came out, but it was 100% weird that he wouldn't say what the money is for. If you want money from people for GoFundMe, you have to say what it's for. Fully agree. I think that's my biggest problem with the video. If he came out and he goes, oh, I've got like a medical thing going on, or oh, I got scammed or something and it's been over my head and it was really like Bo Blacks with the crypto scam, right? That's more understandable, but at least I have something to work off of. Saying I need money and I'll tell you later why I need it, and then watching somebody fund it like burns this, like my brain. Like it makes me want to like fucking explode. Why do they keep saying they feel happy and privileged to fund failed YouTubers? I have no idea. Nah, dude, look at his upload schedule and then his view count. I guarantee it's not as much money as you think. He makes $3,500 on Patreon, and that's less than I make after taxes every month. And I don't have to pay a college loan or anything. What? What? Hold on. A college loan? Surely I'm not the only one pogging at that. How old is this guy? What do you mean a college loan? This guy looks like he's 40. How old is he? What school did he go to? Yale? Dude. So if he's anything like... Oh, okay, wait. Maybe he's just making... Chatter made it up. So if he has anything like that, okay, I've pre-watched. I did not pre-read. I could see him being broke. That's $1,000 more than what I make working full-time, considering his upload schedule. If he isn't working another job and making even more money than that, he's in this situation due to bad decisions. You can go to college at any age. Yeah, but most people don't. Let's be honest. Flamenco was saying that he was college-aged, and he was like in his mid-30s.
I just saw Keffel's tweet on Nicholas DeOrio.
We had
Keffels appreciated the shout-out.
All right, I don't want to dox anybody. I have to be really careful with how I tell this story. We had... So in my last year, I think it was my senior year at college, I was the vice president of the fraternity. And I don't know if it was the year before or that year in particular, we took on a 40-year-old pledge for the fraternity. We took on a 40-year-old pledge. And we don't do like background checks on people. Nobody like asked any questions as to why this was weird that like a 40-year-old man who just came to college and is a freshman was pledging a fraternity with a bunch of 20-year-old guys. But we found out after we fucking brought him in that he had like a rap sheet or whatever, that he had beaten like insane... I think he had beaten like murder charges or something. And we just had no fucking idea that it happened. Like... Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I mean, you're right. There are older people in colleges. I don't know. No, yeah, okay. He was honest about his problems, so I don't see an issue personally. I can live comfortable with what he makes, but I don't live in America. 30 to 40 grand doesn't seem like a lot considering how expensive life is there. Well, it depends on where he lives. If he's living in like fucking South Carolina or something, he'll probably be okay. If he's living in like a coastal city, if he's living in like, I don't know, Washington, Seattle area or whatever, or he's living in like a Florida area or California or New York, maybe that won't necessarily be actually is I don't know, whatever. This guy uploads less than an hour total in the last year. He's been doing YouTube as a full-time job, and hoo boy, he's been unproductive. Yeah, I was shocked this is his main source of income. So even the Vaush subreddit is kind of being reasonable here. This is a little ridiculous. So anyways, Vaush talked about this. Vaush talked about this on his stream, clipped it, and made it a video, and then sent people to the Patreon.
The GOAT. Thank you for the $5.
I never thought I would say something like that. Vaush's community seems fairly reasonable here. Anyways.
Earlier. And I was going to mention this anyway, because it's, you know, it's worth noting, I guess. But yeah, Innuendo Studios put out a video about how he's basically like pausing and or quitting the channel because he's in the red, you know?
I gotta ask, why does he wear like circular glasses? Is that part of the aesthetic? Is that what he's going for? He's wearing like 80-year-old man glasses.
And or quitting the channel because he's in the red.
Hipster?
You know, which is pretty sad. There's like a lizard brain part of me that wants to be petty because I think he was mean to me on Twitter 3 years ago.
Oh my...
I don't even remember about what. But like his videos are genuinely excellent. It's really a shame. You know, when stuff like this happens, and stuff like...
Wait, he's 22 years... No, he's not.
This happens pretty often, by the way. I always think about how much money there is floating around in... Oh, he would hate me making a segment out of this, but what are you going to do? Listen, okay? Ducks quack, I do this. There's so much money.
Yeah, I'm sure he's so fucking mad that people have promoted his GoFundMe. What a shame. He would hate this. How much did he make? $155,000. Update, donations are closed after incomprehensible outpourings of support. Oh, this is so gross, dude. It is so gross. Like, this guy literally just he needs back tax money. It's the easiest thing to criticize. It's ridiculous.
Floating around in right-wing YouTube, you know? Like, such an insane amount of money. And I'm not talking just like through donations or ad revenue. I mean, like, look at Tim Pool was getting paid 6 figures a month to make Russian propaganda videos that were essentially identical to videos he was already...
So he's talking about the Russian propaganda that Tim Pool was doing, right? Why can't we talk about how Xander Hall was being fucking fed thousands of dollars by Progressive Victory, a charity organization, quote unquote, or whatever? Is it a charity? It was an organization that was bankrolling progressive content creators to promote the fucking Democratic Party ahead of the election. People like Wick had entire careers off of like random person, big billionaire or multimillionaire, like anonymously funding this fucking operation. Like, don't act like there aren't maybe not equivalences. Obviously, Tim Pool was paid a lot of money, right? But there are options. Well, there were options a couple of months ago for some of these losers who have absolutely nothing to show for their years on YouTube. They were being bankrolled thousands of dollars by an outside vendor.
Making the amount of money floating around out there. And if you think about it, it makes sense. If you go by the calculations, how much money does it take to produce and run an advertising?
Progressive Victory was a lobbyist group. The issue with Tim Pool is that Russia didn't go through the proper channels. I'm not saying that they're equally as bad or Tim Pool is as bad or worse. I think that taking money from Russia is objectively bad in any context. Knowingly taking money from Russia would be bad in any context. My point is, he's saying that there are people who are willing to front these conservative voices, but nothing exists like that for the left. When something existed like that for the left, I'll give you at a much lower estimated value of what these people were getting from it. A couple of months ago, like literally 6 months ago, a bunch of losers who had no YouTube channel success were being given thousands of dollars to sit through weekly meetings and then eventually, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, present the correct talking points. So like that was like the easiest charity on planet Earth. Just keep streaming leftist content and get your 2,000 for pass and go.
On TV, or run a TV show, or run a news organization, right? Incredibly expensive. When compared to the reach of a single successful internet content creator, the amount you have to invest for the outcome you get, the difference is enormous. This is one of the things that Democrats mess up on all the time. The Democrats will spend hundreds of millions of dollars running
Nicholas
TV ads.
DeOrio's
You know who sees them?
video.
No one.
Yeah, they have a team of Russ financially backing them. You can't win.
Oh, sure, some people see them. They're not cost effective. They don't sway people that much. You know? You know what's really effective cost-wise? I mean it, really.
Oh my god, dude. Why don't the Democrats just bankroll me?
It's also a more authentic...
Dude, I don't think the lolicon horse fucking guy or whatever is a good financial investment for the Democratic Party either. It's like, yeah, dude, they could bankroll checks notes, Hassan, terrorist thing. Yeah, it's probably pretty bad. Destiny, the Pixie allegations, Vaush, lolly horse porn. It's like, maybe they don't want to be associated with the baggage that you guys carry around your neck like a fucking cowbell.
Way of moving people over in their, like, from their perception, right? Because when a TV ad pops up advertising a candidate, right, you know it's an advertisement. You see that and you're like, okay, there's the ad, right? But what if rather than spending hundreds of millions on ads, instead you spend a few million deep planting conservative operatives and propping them up within social media so that people grow up watching them?
Well, like, what do you guys think Harry Sisson is, dude? That guy is like, I mean, there are people, they're paying money for TikTokers. They just don't want to pay money to you guys. I think they want people who look like Harry or whatever and not Wick, you know? That's probably the image that they want to put forward.
You've got 12-year-olds, you know, watching Sargon of Akkad videos or whatever. And
yeah, but Sargon just was making, like, he didn't need the Republicans to fund those videos.
It doesn't feel like an advertisement to them, even though in terms of like a direct expenditure.
And again, the invoking of Sargon in like 2025, when nobody even knows who that is anymore, is always really funny. It's like when Gamergate pops up. It's like a whack-a-mole. You just got to hit it back down into history.
It's like cheaper than an advertisement. It's effectively serving the same purpose, you know? You get me?
Sargon of Applebee's, true.
There's so much money that moves around in the right-wing sphere, and it's not from the donations, and it's not from the AdSense. It's from direct...
I was sitting here yesterday, or when I saw Chud cover this, and I was blowing... I literally, my head was going to explode. Guys, I can't believe those people who've been banned from several social media sites or have been mass demonetized on every site that they choose to use have figured out alternative payment methods to continue, like, making money. Are you guys surprised?
I recommend watching
Are we
Nicholas
fucking
DeOrio's
surprised?
latest video.
Yeah, the people who get, like, fucking debanked and shit and have to create fucking new payment websites because Patreon won't host them, they've managed to create new business ventures so they can ensure these people that, like, they're still getting a paycheck at the end of the month. Yeah, I mean, you guys never had to do that because every site allows you on. For better or for worse, they've managed to find new methods to fund their channels.
Investment. The thing that,
like, those conservative YouTubers you're talking about, how much money are they raking in AdSense? I'm sure some of them are. Many of them probably aren't.
Like, me up here too is like the largest Innuendo Studios videos, which are from 5 or 6 years ago, the alt-right playbook, right? Very popular.
And again, that's part of the problem. The largest videos he's made that are from like 4 or 5 years ago.
Very influential. They've got a few million views. I guarantee
Nicholas,
you, okay,
thank you for
that
the
these
$5, my
videos
man.
have moved more people further to the left than the comparable cost equivalent 1,000 times as much in TV advertisements. Like whatever.
And all these guys need to they need to feel important, right? Oh, guys, Destiny needs to stay around. Who cares about the allegations, dude? He's the Joe Rogan of the left, all right? We need a voice like his to contrast against. I don't. It's so funny. These guys think that they're winning elections over here just by existing on YouTube.
However you want to do the math, run the numbers, right? Whatever amount of effort and money it took to produce this, you multiply that by 1,000, put it into TV ads, you'll do less.
Thank you
than
for the
Innuendo
$5,
Studios did.
man.
You get me? Is part of the problem that lefty YouTubers would vomit at the sight of DNC money? Sure. But that's the thing, okay? The right doesn't just have, like, the...
Wait. Dude, I'm losing it. Wait, so Vaush, you have a good idea, but the lefty YouTubers would never take DNC money. Sure. It's like, well, then death. Total channel death then, right? Oh, wow, you won't take the free handout. But we need to create more handouts so they can just turn them away.
The side of DNC money? Sure. But that's the thing, okay? The right doesn't just have, like, the RNC DM people or email people or whatever and be like, hey, do you want to be part of the Trump 2024 campaign? They operate in much more subtle ways than that. There's this giant network of wealth where they have like shell companies and affiliate links. They have companies that are more willing to pay out and offer sponsorship deals. Like,
why do you think these things exist now? Yes, they have alternative means to make money because they've been banned from all of the sites that you make your money on. Yes, that's what happens. When you take people off of these sites, okay? They just go somewhere else and make money in other ways. That's why all of these revenue sources have opened up and exist for them.
Where they have like shell companies and affiliate links. They have companies that are more willing to pay out and offer sponsorship deals. Like then they funnel a lot of money through that. They've got this like really complicated network of distributing money. And for the most part, this system of distributing money is, in my opinion, dishonest, right?
Well, Vaush, if you're so frustrated with the system, why don't you build your own intricate network of affiliate links and shell companies, okay? That's what you said when everyone got banned from Twitter a couple of years ago. Why don't you just go out of your way and build it yourself, you know?
It's fake grassroots. It's astroturfing, you know? You have a lot of corporate money, and you use it to create a facsimile of something authentic. But there are authentic ways to do this, okay? It is not that difficult, and in my opinion, not inauthentic, to find ways to financially reward people like Innuendo Studios from a higher level than just Patreon subscriptions.
Why? Why do all these YouTubers need Patreon subscriptions? I'm not trying to pocket watch. Maybe I'll open a Patreon in the future. Who the fuck knows? But like $3,000 for Pass and Go and only making 2 pieces of content per month. And then you get online and you're like, I need more. I need more. Then make more. Stream. Post content. Make more videos. If you're full-time and you're not working for a living, 2 videos in a month is like... 2 videos in a month is diabolical.
I'm not talking about just giving them money. I mean, like, why the hell aren't there left adjacent or left affiliate companies that offer sponsorships? Think about that for a second. There are literally dozens of right-wing companies that don't turn a profit.
Because you guys get all the regular ones. I wonder, how many of these people get requests to cover VPN companies and stuff that they just turn down because it's not ethical to do YouTube sponsorships or some cringe like that? Are you telling me that Candy Crush won't sponsor a Vaush stream if he really wanted it? I need to know, are these people getting these, all the normal sponsors that we take over here, are they getting options for those or whatever and they're just not taking them? Or do those companies not want to work with a political streamer?
That exist exclusively as a like virtue signal sponsorship like whale to dozens of YouTubers and streamers. Think Black Rifle Coffee stuff, right?
And it's funny because Black Rifle Coffee, isn't that the quartering? Oh no, he's a coffee brand coffee. Like, it's not a political thing. The quartering was on fucking video begging for money like 3 weeks ago. We covered him too. It's not like oh wow, look at these stupid lefties who are doing that. I mean, there's a lot of them. I don't know why there's so many of them. But like the quartering was doing this weird buy my coffee e-bag a couple of weeks ago.
Now, the point of these companies isn't to turn a profit. The point of these companies is to build inroads, to build a network between different creators, to financially reward people for speaking favorably about them. You know, it's, again, like I say, they're smarter than just like the DNC messaging you and giving you money. Funnily enough, you know who's stupid enough to play that strategy? The DNC. There are actually some like TikTokers, just a few, who have basically been directly reached out to by Democrat-aligned super PACs or whatever, just brutish and unsophisticated ways, and then it makes them look like shills. You know,
it doesn't make them look like shills; they would be shills. Where's the one where it was like,
on.
Does anybody have the video of I'm Alex doing a thing where he was paid to tell
boy,
people to take the
this guy sure
vaccine?
does sound quote unquote intelligent. I wonder why he isn't populo. Oh no. Anyways, here's some cash for the watch fund, Nick.
Thank you.
Nicholas, the goat. Thank you for the $5.
All right, I don't know. By the way, I am like the least fucking anti-vax person on the planet, but paying I'm Alex to tell people to get the vaccine almost turned me the other way. Is this it?
Huge fan of Christmas. You know, you gotta get everybody you want a card. That's like...
No, that's not it. It's probably long gone. I don't know if anybody has saved it. But I'm Alex did a whole vaccination post, like a sponsored vaccine post. The only person I would think that might have it is Samuel. Let me check Twitter and see if he has it. It might be Lost Media Chat. Could you imagine just logging in and your YouTuber is like, hey guys, I've been reached out to. Why don't you take the vaccine? No, it's not here. Shit.
I don't know about you guys. I don't want to die in a death camp, okay? This is a major issue. Why is it that somebody with the talent, like Innuendo Studios,
Wait, what the fuck did he just say? Is this like stochastic terrorism that they've told me about? If the conservatives keep their Black Rifle Coffee Company, then we're gonna die in a death camp.
You know? I don't know about you guys. I don't want to die in a death camp, okay? This is a major issue.
We gotta fund Innuendo Studios quick before they round us up and start killing us one by one.
Why is it that somebody with the talent, like Innuendo Studios, why is somebody like that scraping together pennies?
Because he's a lazy sack of shit who can't make content and begged other people to get him out of his own fucking tax debt. That's why. That's why it's happening, Vaush. It's not really more complicated than that.
He's done more to pull people over than any of these DNC consultants.
If only he's done more to edit and animate. He might pull a couple more people over.
Six-figure salaries. I guarantee you, many times over. Didn't you say you got an email from them during the Harris campaign? I don't feel the need to accept.
Oh my god, dude. Wait, there needs to be these things set up to help left-leaning creators. I thought you denied that money. Okay, so it's not for me, it's for everyone else.
Deals like that because I'm doing all right. Also, I think that there's a I think that there's a greater expectation from people on my end as well because I'm pretty oppositional to the Democrats. I wouldn't expect them to offer me money really to begin.
I'm oppositional to the Democrats.
Keffles appreciated the shout out.
Well, dude, this is why I don't get it. Hold on.
There's a greater expectation from people on my end as well because I'm pretty oppositional to the Democrats.
Okay.
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio's latest video.
Are you guys fucking delusional?
Get the vax or I'll hit you with a brick, Alex.
Okay, I don't understand. These people fucking I am pretty in opposition to the Democratic Party. Okay, but like when election season comes, who do you vote for? Who's your candidate?
Nicholas!
What do you mean that you're against the Democratic Party? Those are your guys. Those are the people that you need to win. What do you mean? Is there like a third party that I don't know about that's for all the Discord tankies and losers? Or is there like a rising... The tide is rising. The green wave is coming, dude. It's coming. Who the fuck do you guys go for during election season? This is why the Democrats lose. This is so fucking funny.
I wouldn't expect them to offer me money really to begin with. I will say though, you know what? And I'll say this by the way, like out front. If
dude, voting for the Green Party, I'm sorry, maybe I'm fucking completely off on this. I don't think I am. It's a waste of a vote. You're literally just choosing to not be engaged in the actual vote. It's like, well, they don't need my vote that bad. I'm gonna be one of the fucking 16,000. I don't know how many votes she gets a year. A couple 100,000 maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna be one of Jill Stein's soldiers, dude, and waste my vote.
There was a company that produced a product that was good in quality.
That way I can sleep a little better at night in Donald Trump's America.
And that the purpose of that company.
Because when Donald Trump...
Nicholas, the goat. Thank you for the $5, my man.
Hold on. Dude, I voted Jill Stein. You know why? Because when I go to sleep at night and I look up at my ceiling in Trump's America, watching my trans American friends get slaughtered in the streets and pronouns become illegal, and they throw all my Mexican friends out across the fucking border, and all this is said and done, I will be able to sleep just fine, knowing that I supported Jill Stein, and I didn't support that Democratic Party, dude. Like, all these people are fucking losers. It's so stupid. Dude, when all your Mexican friends and family are fucking thrown across it, or accidentally sent to like Australia or something, you'll get to sleep well knowing that you didn't sacrifice on your morals and vote for Democrats.
Was they did sponsorships with left YouTubers or streamers for very large amounts. And basically the whole point was, how do you financially reward people who are on our side through an acceptable mechanism of outreach and engagement, you know? Yeah, I might take it. If the product was good, I wouldn't lie to you guys. The product would have to be good. You get me. Like gaming sponsorships? Yeah, right.
It's like the Mike from PA, you've got to earn our vote. It's like, that's not the mentality a loser should have, you know? A loser should not be dictating who earns what vote in the future.
Anything, really.
Your job is to not lose to the Republicans. That's all you. That is the only thing you as a political content creator on the left need to be doing.
I'm not really like talking about my preferences here necessarily. I just think it's disgraceful that, you know, somebody as talented as Innuendo Studios could be having issues like this. Now, in fairness, I don't think that the man's run his channel much as a business, but I don't think everyone should have to.
And the funny part is all these political YouTubers have to pander to such crazy, chronically online extremists. That's how you get the Ethan Klein Hassan Destiny cycle in the first place. There is like a finite number of Discord extremists that are funding all of these people to be retarded on social media. Like literally, they're getting like the Patreon numbers. They'll lose the Patreon numbers if they give reasonable, rational takes that might actually affect the country in some capacity.
I mean, I don't know. It seems like such a waste to, when the right-wing grift sphere is basically all like affirmative action for retards. I mean, you can be the most incompetent fail-son in the world and still like prop yourself up through that. And you can be so...
It's like affirmative action versus affirmative action for retards. Wasn't there some fucking leftist group right now? Was it the Unfuck America thing where there was an issue with too many whites leading the events or something? Too many white people were the face of the Unfuck America tour. It's literally just affirmative action versus affirmative action for retards.
Sharp and so intelligent on the left-wing side, but you also need to be lucky and a shrewd businessman, and you need to be like ruthlessly exploiting every mechanism of monetization. And it's like, just why is it so stacked against us?
We need more money, but we don't want to be ruthless businessmen. Why is nothing working in our favor? You're creating an impossible task.
I just saw Keffel's tweet.
This is so fucking stupid, dude. We don't want to take sponsorships, but they're not offering them.
And when I say
it's so stacked that we won't use the methods that are currently at our disposal because we're too good for them.
Yes, I mean us in like the lefty space. Obviously, I've done well. I've gotten very lucky, but I am absolutely the outlier, right?
Yeah, Vaush is literally the outlier. He can literally get canceled, chat. He can literally get canceled, okay? And he's still just making his daily bread, dude, and pass and go.
Like, to be clear, there are lots of really talented people out there. The most untalented sons of bitches can get massive careers off of right-wing
They can get what? Wait,
untalented sons of bitches can get massive careers.
And do you know what else is massive?
Right-wing grifting, and you need so much on the left. Damn, 2.4 million views. Should he have to run his channel as a business to see a profit? I mean, it's being a YouTuber's difficult. It is difficult.
No, it's not. You are home fucking 7 days a week, okay? You're creating. This is a 2-minute video 6 months ago. This is a 13-minute video 3 months ago. This is an 8-minute video. If you are not producing 1 video per week at this rate, you don't deserve to be doing YouTube full time. Because you probably can't afford it for one. You need to have a job. You need something of stability in your life. You need a boss that dictates your workload, because you yourself, like me, cannot trust yourself to create content at the rate that you would need to survive. Okay? That's another reason I have a job. I need structure. Okay? Some people go to fucking church every Sunday. Some people work for a living. Okay? That provides them structure. I know what I'm doing every single morning. If you ask me what I'm doing at 10:05 every weekday, I can tell you what I'm doing during that time frame, right? I've got tasks that I need to hand in. This is all stuff that, like, if you're not being told what to do and you're your own boss and you have no history doing that, you can find out very quickly that you're not the type of person who can be their own boss effectively.
It's difficult to make ends meet, especially.
And I think that's me, dude. That's absolutely me as well.
If you're not getting that, I don't know, Black Rifle Coffee money. I don't know. Sam Cedar is sponsors like that. I know Sam Cedar is sponsors, and God bless him. There's not a damn thing wrong with that, you know? You don't want to engage in, like, moral purity testing to the point where it's like, well, actually, you shouldn't be able to make a living as an advocate for leftist politics. What the fuck are you talking about? What? Who sent you?
That's got to be another aspect to this, too, is that a lot of these guys are, like, socialist. So that might be a reason why they can't take sponsors, you know? Because, like, oh, we exist in the platform, the landscape today, or whatever. They probably can't take hyper-consumeristic sponsorships on their channel ethically without their main audience backing off.
I don't know. The semiotics of cuck. This is the theory that I listen to before I accuse you guys of being mean to me.
Yeah, we need YUB. Oh, no, UYB. Universal YouTube Basic Income. So wait, that's UYBI, dude. UYBI, Universal Basic YouTuber Income. We need to be given $10,000 every single month, okay? Just to continue making content for you. All right, that's what we need to get passed into Congress. Vaush, make it happen.
I mean it. A lot of the stuff that I've talked about on this channel for years are essentially like iterations on information that I first encountered watching some of his alt-right playbook videos. It's a good channel. Yeah, go support him through GoFundMe or...
Don't. Like, I mean, you can't because he's already made all the money, but, like, it's so fucking crazy to me, dude. Hey, guys, I need help paying my taxes.
Hey. Nah, he wants to play. He wants to play. He was walking towards me, I make eye contact, he stares, then he flops. Yeah. Yeah, he wants to get jiggled. I don't think the views even account for how influential his videos are, because every modern leftist...
Does it make you uncomfortable when Vaughn says he wants to go jiggle an animal? I don't think anything's gonna happen here. I'm not trying to be uncharitable to the man, but that is not something that I was super stoked about hearing just now.
Creator has watched them and applied them to their own belief system. That's true.
Hey, Flamenco! Keep those animals away from Vaush, dude.
I think is this
dude, bestiality, more like beastlyality. Dude.
Crazy of me to say. I think in terms of influence, not in terms of popularity or viewership, he might rival or exceed Contra. Genuinely, I mean that. That's not a dig on Contra at all. Everyone loves a Contra video. We're not talking about quality or popularity or anything. I'm just talking influence. I'm talking like root cause stuff. You know?
What the?
No, the two bad bitches are not being pitted against each other. Oh, there he goes.
What? Okay, I need to stop this segment. What has Papa Gun uploaded on his fucking YouTube channel? Wait, is that a real Papa Gut thumbnail that has been posted in my fucking Discord server? I'm striking him if this is real. I don't even know how. I don't know the method in which I could do this, but... Is this real? Did he fucking... I'm gonna commit fucking Carl Jobst atrocities. What the fuck, dude? What is this? What the fuck is this thumbnail, dude? I need to strike Papa Gut. Chat, can we strike Papa Gut? Obviously don't fuck with his channel in any capacity, but dude, that is ridiculous. What the fuck did you just send me?
So he walks up slowly, And then he runs because he knows I want to get and scoop him. Like that. I have no idea who that person is, but I trust you. Okay, well, you know what? Sure. Go ahead. Here's my rec, okay? Go ahead and watch the alt-right playbook, You Go High, We Go Low.
Yeah, but like, You Go High, We Go Low, when was that video uploaded? 6 years ago. How much should that video pay out right now? It's time to make more of them.
See if you can glean any information I might have picked up on, like basically right before I started my channel. It's formative stuff. Now, was Innuendo Studios mean?
Vaush, what do you know about formative? Do you like looking at cartoons in their formative years, actually? That's a good question.
To be on Twitter at some point. Probably. A lot of people have been. But you know what? I'm willing to be the bigger man and say I forgive him. It's good stuff. Ian Danskin deserves so much more than his current financial situation. If we're actually socialists like we claim to be. Hold on, Gigasad, person who just joined the chat. I saw you a second ago. You said that if Ian Danskin streamed, you would watch him more than me. Ho ho ho. Listen, okay? Let's not take solidarity too far. You still have to give me all your money every month. All right? Let's not go overboard.
This is ridiculous,
with
dude.
The... You guys ever wondered one of the reasons why I've always been like weirdly hawkish when it comes to paying money for the stuff that you watch? Like when I've said that if anything, streaming services should cost more, video games should cost more, whatever else. One of the reasons for that is because I, by virtue of it being my job, I'm keenly aware of how little being a YouTuber pays. You have to be...
God, dude. Oh my god. This is a fucking joke, dude. All these people are fucking pathetic. This is actually insane.
Very big. And my channel, I have 2 channels between them.
Dude, it's just a soy shit. Like, his chat will be like, guys, actually, YouTube ad revenue doesn't pay anything. Vaush told me that being a YouTuber doesn't make you a lot of money.
It's 15 million views a month.
Wait, what?
Very big. And my channel, I have 2 channels between them. It's 15 million views a month.
No. No fucking way. This guy... Alright, unless he's doing something extremely wrong, alright? That is like a life-changing amount of money every single month. Wait, and he streams, so he's getting money through, like, other means as well.
Okay? Which is, by the way, like, the amount of viewership that I get, this would be the rival of channels in the heyday of TV. And it pays a good amount for me and my editors. It does. But it's a tiny slice of the pie. And I know...
What?
At my numbers, I know what it must be like for people doing video essays.
Then why are they doing video essays? Why would you willingly choose to do something if it's not enough to live off of? Then do something else. Why, like...
My editors put out multiple videos a day. A well-researched video essay can take months. Months to come out. So I've always been really sympathetic to the people who, you know, they're down there in the coal mines looking for diamonds. They put out really good work. It's just...
Oh, you're in the coal mines looking for diamonds. That's funny. I mean, dude, I can't even sing the fucking song, dude. Dude, the other day, I was scrolling through Instagram Reels, and it was just Mr. Girl. I got flashbanged by Mr. Girl, dude.
Like, financially speaking, there's a reason why a lot of people gravitate towards live streaming. Now, thankfully, for me, it wasn't a compromise. I started live streaming pretty much from the get-go. I enjoyed it from the get-go. So, for me, it wasn't a financial consideration. It was always what I wanted to do. But it kind of feels like everyone gets pressed into that, you know? Doesn't one of my other favorite video essayists, why am I blanking? Folding Ideas? He also streams. I know there's a financial...
I mean, Turkey Tom's a video essayist. I'm sure he makes a decent chunk of money every single month.
The pressure. Dan Olson, right. There's a reason short animation work is dead. That's right. I don't know. It's just sad. I thought you started out doing video essays. The only reason...
Realistically, why should a YouTuber pay somebody who makes 1/8 video... Wait, sorry. All right, you have 2 YouTubers. One who uploads daily content to YouTube in 2-hour intervals and does live streams, right? So, like, just like my channel. Every single day you'll get an upload, right? Why should that YouTuber make less money than a guy who posts 1 8-minute amazing animation every 2 months? Now, sure... that person should be supported, and that's probably the type of person who I guess should have a Patreon, much like this guy, right? I'm asking why YouTube should pay that guy who gives them 8 minutes of content every 60 days. Why should YouTube pay that guy more? Because you're not getting ads running on that as much as every other piece of content. You're not getting new pieces of content regularly. Like, how is YouTube doing something wrong by not funding people who aren't posting to the site? If you want to make these cool animations and you want to live off of them, that's perfectly fine. But you have to acknowledge, hey, I can't make this 8 to 20 minute video every 2 months and survive. I need to do other things. I need to have other business ventures that I'm working on.
The GOAT.
That can go with that, because this is not a job in its current capacity. It is a hobby.
I did video essays to begin with rather than streaming.
Tom is a slop YouTuber and we know it. What do we know? What is a slop YouTuber? Slop is just content that we don't like. If you want to watch a fucking 40-minute video essay on some random fucking stupid internet meme topic, you absolutely can do that. Don't get mad because somebody's able to produce content faster than people who choose not to go through any method that would increase production and cry on the internet over not getting enough money.
It's because I didn't have the internet capable of streaming. As soon as I got that, I started streaming. It was the three pieces I needed to.
Like, political content it's just slop where they profit off of genocide, I guess. I don't know. Slop is literally just videos we don't like.
Assemble. The microphone was gifted to me by Omnic1, the legendary Redditor from Destiny's community who started it all. All the good, all the bad, all the evil from that one kind donation. A little camera, a little webcam. Also gifted to me by a viewer, though I'm very, very sorry, and feel free to reach out to me if you know. I don't remember who it was who specifically gifted me the webcam money. Was it a Logitech C950, I think? And then there was the internet.
Like, if you look at a video essayist who posts once per month and does everything by the book and does everything correct, and then you look at Tom who posts like 3 videos per week that are like 3 hours long, and they're all like high quality video essays and shit. I feel like if you like, the YouTuber is like, fuck you, Tom, you have editors and fucking people who are able to help you post at such a productive level, and then just flip off their fucking camera at the sky. I just feel like that person's not trying hard enough. I mean, how long can you just sit here and be mad that the thing that you're doing that's not algorithmically friendly, how long can you just sit here and flip off the sky before you actually have to go and do any of this stuff yourself? Oh, God, I absolutely hate that you're able to become successful with so many different things that I don't have access to, or I haven't attempted to do myself, that I thumb my nose at. I pretend like I'm better than doing it. Fuck YouTube for not fucking properly compensating me. I don't know. It just seems like everybody gets mad because they don't want to play ball.
And I got that. And then, damn. Don't you still have that mic in the background? Still works. Kind of beaten up, though. But, you know, I'm not keeping it for its use case. Is that a Blue Yeti? Yes. Classic, classic. Well, anyway, support Innuendo Studios if you can. That was kind of a somber segment. I guess it is a segment.
I just saw Anissa Jomha has posted, I always had a feeling Ethan Klein hated Arabs, after he called AB one of the good ones on the podcast years ago. That's such a fucking crazy comment. So that was Vaush. He's talking about Innuendo Studios. And, oh God. So this is the H-Bomber guy subreddit talking about the heist this guy pulled off. How much did he end up raising in total? Oh, I found it. Over $155,000. Hopefully he'll pay off the debt and do some nice things for himself and reinvest it into making great videos. Hell yeah. I saw his video and the poor guys he absolutely lost. This is such a great outcome regardless of what he does next. Oh, God. God damn, this makes me so happy to hear. Ian did not seem like himself in that video, very understandably. It's nice to see him talking optimistically. What is the context of this? Sorry, I don't know Ian or Innuendo Studios. Second, why didn't he call it Innuendos? Ew, yuck. Okay. First, this post gives context. I'm kind of worried about Ian turning off the GoFundMe too early. Oh my God, bro. I don't think he took enough money. I'm so upset. forward financial planning was clearly a challenge for him, and I think a break-even mindset is probably to blame. Obviously, no, it's because he didn't pay his taxes. This is so fucking crazy. He should have taken more money, dude. To be fair, he got twice as what he needed. I assume it's less of a break-even and more of a not wanting to scam his audience. Obviously, this is not financial advice, but paying off the debt seems like a good first step. He's talking about his excess. He's trying to be lighthearted. What did he say? Like, I don't know how to write this message. What do I even say? I'll start with a thank you. This is absolutely overwhelming. I'm humbled. I feel like I should say, here's the plan, but I don't have one yet. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's probably accurate. You should probably just pay off the debt. What do you mean? Here's the plan. What do you mean the plan, dude? Just pay off your fucking debt, you asshole. Oh, God. I can't. I actually fucking can't right now. This is insane. I was up till 1 a.m. last night because a part of... No, you were up till 1 a.m. last night because you're unemployed, and that's what unemployed people do, okay? Dude, it's the YouTuber sleep schedule. Every one of us are up till fucking 1 a.m., 2 a.m., even 3 a.m.
I agree. Ian should have kept the GoFundMe on. Milk the entire BreadTube audience dry between the Hassan charity.
Yeah, there'd be no money left to give to Vaush.
And the dozens of GoFundMes that are going on.
Holy shit, dude. You have to figure out what to do with all of this, and I couldn't.
The goat. Thank you for the
I don't know how to work on
my
this
lad.
scale. I could only end up thinking, I guess I could get my bike tuned up. Dude, I'm gonna fucking scream. I'm gonna scream, dude. I can tune up my bike, bro. I could buy a blue Prince without waiting for a sale. I could get nicer pants. For now, I'm going to just try to breathe easy for a bit. I'm closing donations. I thought I should announce I'm closing donations a few hours before I do it so people can hop on if they want. But why? I'm so far over target, I don't know what to do with it. I don't need to optimize. It's more than enough already. So I'll update you folks when there's something more to update about. Thank you again. I actually think that every person who gave this guy money deserves to lose everything they have to like some fucking natural disaster or something. They've clearly got so much money they should have to build up again from the top down. Like, this is insane. Obviously, I disavow any hurricanes that might be hitting, but holy shit, dude. What a fucking... This guy needs to go to a casino and blow this money all in one night and make a new GoFundMe tomorrow. That would be the funniest shit ever, dude. Put it all in roulette. You could have twice as much. You have twice as much as your goal. You could have 4 times that much, dude. There we go. Nick does disavow natural disasters. True, 100%. Here's another thread. This is the YouTube drama one. Maybe these people will be more rational, even though they're mostly the same people on the H-Bomber Guy subreddit. I really hope he actually pays his taxes with the GoFundMe money. I love how that's the first sentence. It's like, hey guys, I really hope that he does what he said he'd do and doesn't commit fraud or something. I can see this turning into a cycle I've seen other small business owners, because that's what being a full-time YouTuber is. It can become a trap of raising funds to pay off taxes and then not paying those taxes. Uh-oh. Hopefully, not hopefully, motherfucker, he needs to pay his taxes. I need to know the dates that he does this. He needs to post screenshots. I know quite a few folks who don't know that small businesses have the option to pay and calculate quarterly. What? What do you mean they don't know you have the option to pay quarterly? So your friends operate small businesses and they just pay penalties? It's not like an option to pay quarterly. You pay quarterly or you get fees. You pay more if you don't pay quarterly. That's not an optional thing, is it? It's fucking mandatory. Okay. So it seems insurmountable by the end of the year. If you are paying all of your taxes at once by the end of the year, you don't have an accountant and you should not be doing your taxes. Yeah, of course it seems insurmountable if you've missed all of your fucking tax payments throughout the entire course of the year. Yeah, that's insurmountable debt then. But if you can get on top of it and get in a habit, it should be less daunting. Swell Entertainment has mentioned that she's doing a no-buy year because she has potential debt, but kept the bank account for her channel and business separate so it won't be in the red and everyone gets paid. I know how on top of it she is definitely... Isn't Swell Entertainment the one that we met in Nashville? She was at the influencer thing. Hopefully, if you folks don't know small businesses, sorry for that. I feel like self-employed folks who aren't particularly mathy underestimate the value of budgeting for 1 hour of professional accounting services per month. Who the fuck runs a small business and does their own books? Are there YouTubers who use TurboTax like Onision? Yeah, you pay an accountant. Are you fucking kidding me? I understand the viewers might be stupid here, but I would hope there's nobody in the audience that is a functioning YouTuber who's doing their own fucking business taxes. That's insane.
I just saw Keffel's tweet on Nicholas DeOrio.
Keffels appreciated the shout out.
Walter, please, let me explain. I needed to give our money to Innuendo Studios to help.
Where's the money, Skylar? I gave it to Innuendo Studios. Dude, that's what fucking Russ's wife is gonna be like. Where's the money, Russ? I gave it all to Core Master Connor and Nick. I gave it all to Ethan Klein. Russ, he's a multi-millionaire. I know. Oh God, this is so funny. I think asking once is fine. You get one shot, let him have it. This sub could be real preachy sometimes. If he can't have the privilege of having a bunch of... if he can have the privilege of having a bunch of parasocial strangers give him money, then he can handle the jabbing. I like how people who get pissed about whatever fan base they dislike being active... Dude, no, this is 100% accurate, dude. Being a YouTuber, the worst fucking thing that you have to deal with on your daily basis for the most part is somebody's calling you a fucking slur on social media or somebody DMing you that they're gonna fucking kill you or something. And it's like, well, that shouldn't happen. People shouldn't be harassed online. It's like, yeah, sure, but that's the world we live in. The other end of that is like shitloads of money being given to you for no fucking reasonable reason, okay? So yeah, if the worst part of my day is somebody calling me a slur or tweeting out that they're gonna fucking kill me, I've had a pretty good day, okay? And I've probably had a better day than a lot of the people who are listening to me right now as they're driving home from their fucking 9-to-5 job because they had to deal with asshole customers. So maybe it's a little bit difficult for me to empathize with YouTubers who are crying about this shit on a daily fucking basis because they have it so much easier than all of the people that are fucking showing them support. All the people consoling the YouTuber who's crying out in pain after they strike back at you. All of those people have it worse than that YouTuber. It's actually fucking disgusting behavior. So he doesn't pay his taxes. Seems like a failure on his part. It was medical debt. Why did he get sick then? Is he stupid? What do you mean? It was medical debt. He literally said it was fucking back taxes.
Thank you for the $5, my man.
If I wasn't broke, I'd donate as much as I could. Oh, what are all these? Lesson to learn. Know how to do your taxes. -18. One thing that really rubbed me the wrong way from his original video is him saying basically there wasn't a life I could have been living where I made 100K more than I did. Like, bro, you could have worked part-time doing anything and easily had that money. He used to freelance edit and probably could have made 100K in 7 years doing that too. Truly just a sign to me that even if he gets the money now, he's going to have the same problem 5 years down the line if he doesn't change. What are you, 12? What? What? He maxed out credit cards and taxes. Yeah, that was another thing. What? What's wrong about what I said? That someone can easily make 100K? Chat, I'll open this up, open poll to every one of you. How do you fucking breathe still if you can't make $100,000 in 7 years? In 7 years? Everyone in this chat can make $100,000 in 7 years. Are you fucking kidding me? Why are there 27 upvotes on this? It's 7 years. You think it's unreasonable to make 100K in 7 years? First, the median threshold in the United States is about $78,000, not individual. So this accounts for dual income as well as multiple jobs for one person. Secondly, you're not taking into account this guy's reason for the GoFundMe is medical debt. No, it's also taxes. That's just not true. So no, you cannot just save 100K in 7 years because the world sucks and the rich steal your wages and beat you down and make sure you suffer. Yeah, but you could upload 3 more videos per month probably if you're a full-time fucking YouTuber, loser. In a white room, sure, someone could. But that's assuming perfect condition. No, it's not. No, it's not. This is ridiculous, dude. This is ridiculous. There we go. Moving right along, our newest influencer who is currently having trouble paying whatever bills he's trying to pay is apparently Carl Jobst because Billy Mitchell has said that he's filed for bankruptcy.